Idols who had the longest trainee periods in their K-pop groups. 14 idols who had the longest trainee periods in their K-pop groups. You can tell how hardworking these idols have been. K-pop trainees experience immense uncertainty and hardship that has many fans inspired by their determination and hard work. Despite the challenges that they faced for many years, their talents and charisma truly show how well trained they are now thanks to their efforts. 1. BTS. Trained for 4 years at Big Hit Entertainment, the longest out of all the BTS members. Was in fact supposed to be in a duo with rapper Iron before it was decided that BTS was going to be a group. After all the lineup changes and difficulties as rookie idols, still stands professional and strong as BTS's leader. 2. Seulgi, Red Velvet. Seulgi began training in her first year of middle school in 2007, when Girls' Generation debuted. She trained for a total of 7 years until Red Velvet's debut in 2014. Highly acclaimed as a triple threat, as Seulgi excels in singing, dance and visuals, she is the perfect role model for how well-trained and stunning SM Entertainment idols are. 3. G-Dragon, Big Bang. Widely recognized as the king of K-pop, this groundbreaking artist spent a total of 11 years as a trainee. G-Dragon trained for 5 years at SM Entertainment and then 6 years at YG Entertainment. Originally meant to debut as a duo with Taeyong, he eventually debuted as the leader of Big Bang, one of the most successful groups of K-pop. 4. Jihyo, Twice. Jihyo trained for an astounding 10 years, since she was only 8 years old, meaning she spent much of her childhood training to become an idol. 2PM's Taekyun and 2M Sulong were shocked to note that the child who used to run around the practice rooms is now the leader of the nation's girl group. 5. Junior, Newest. Junior isn't just the member who trained the longest out of Newest. He's actually Pledis Entertainment's first ever male trainee. Although he spent some time as the only male trainee in the company, he was eventually joined by 4 other members, with whom he experienced challenges and triumphs with. 6. Jennie, Blackpink. Jennie first started training at YG Entertainment in 2010, the first out of the members who would eventually make Blackpink. In 2012, she gained much attention when she was introduced as an anticipated member of YG Entertainment's second girl group, and when she featured on G-Dragon's album. Yet, she eventually debuted in 2016, after training for 6 years. 7. Kpop, 17. Kpop trained for 6 years, the longest out of all the members of 17. In fact, he was one of the first male trainees of Pledis Entertainment, and was even supposed to debut with Newest. As the idol with the longest trainee period, Kpop is not only the leader of the hip-hop team, but the leader of the entire group too. 8. Chaeryeong, ITZY. Chaeryeong appeared as a competitor, alongside her sister, on 16, the reality survival show that would eventually assemble the members of Twice. Despite making it to the finale in a challenging competition, Chaeryeong missed out on a place. Ultimately, she decided to stay as a trainee at JYP Entertainment and her loyalty paid off, and she is now a member of one of the most successful rookies of 2019. 9. Johnny, NCT. Johnny is not only the idol with the longest trainee period out of the current NCT lineup, but in the entire history of SM Entertainment. He entered SM Entertainment in 2008, the same year that SHINee debuted. Training alongside several EXO members for every summer, Johnny opted not to debut in 2012 because he felt that he was not ready. After 9 years since he first joined the company, Johnny finally made his official debut as a member of NCT 127 in 2017. 10. Nancy, Momoland. Before Nancy joined MLD Entertainment, she was a former trainee of Nega Network. As the member with the longest training period, she earned first place in the reality survival show Finding Momoland, which would assemble together the members of Momoland. 11. Yeonjun, TXT. Yeonjun trained the longest out of this monster rookie group. As the oldest member, he is the only one born in the 20th century. It is fitting that he was the first TXT member revealed to the public. 12. Mian, Idle. Mian joined YG Entertainment in the same year as Jennie, and trained there for 5 years. Although she was slated to be a member of Blackpink, she left in 2015 and eventually joined Cube Entertainment, where she was able to make her debut. 13 and 14. JB and Jinyoung, GOT7. There is not one idol in GOT7 who had the longest training period, there is actually 2. JB and Jinyoung first met at the JYP Open audition, where they decided to form a team together. Out of 10,000 applicants, this duo both tied for first place and started training together on the same day. This legendary duo has continued to team up, having released music together as JJ Project.